Hello everyone, this is Tamil Selvi, Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Design at SNS College of Technology. In this video, we are going to learn about an important topic from Mdbms, that is Modern Database Management System subject, that is purpose of DBMS. Let's start. So before moving on to the topic, we must understand what is in by data and how the data is stored and how the data is accessed, how the user interact with the database, and more than that, how the DBMS manage security and performance as a whole. So first we must know what is in by data. Data means some information about anything. For example, person. For person, things like name, gender, contact number, etc. are considered as the information about a person. And consider this second example, mobile phone. For mobile phone, model number, brand name, processor capacity, battery capacity are considered as a information about the mobile phone. Clear? So data means some information about anything. Next one, database. Database is a collection of data that store electronically in a systematic manner. For example, college database is a collection of data that store electronically. And second example, you can consider the application of online filling through the online. And all the data are stored in the form of tables, that is rows and column combination. So simply, if the user wants to interact with the database, they have to use the DBMS concept. Things we can do. What are the things we can do with the Mdbms? We can control the access and we can manipulate the data and we can represent the data using the DBMS concepts. So what is in the DBMS architecture? DBMS architecture is nothing but structural design of database and that defines how the data is stored, accessed and managed. The primary goal of DBMS is to maintain the data integrity, data security and the data retrieval that makes the data retrieval efficiently and provide the scalability of services. So this is the DBMS architecture. Here, first, let's look at the users. We have different types of people interacting with the system, like end users like you and me, and the programmer, application programmer who writes the applications, and the analyst who need specific data views, and finally the DBMS, that is database analyst who manage the whole system. Next step is the query processor. Think of this as the brain of the operation. When you type your request or use an app, it goes here. The DML compiler and the DDL compiler handles the different types of commands to interrupt exactly what you are asking for. Next one is storage manager. Once the query is understood, it passed to the storage processor. The database manager acted as a central controller and the file manager organized how the data is handled on the actual storage devices. So this layer ensures data is stored and retrieved efficiently. Next one is disk storage. Finally, we reach the disk storage, the physical location of our data. This is where you find the actual data files, indices. Indices means which help find the data faster, like the book index, and the data dictionary. That means which shows the information about the data itself. We can call the data dictionary also as metadata. So a query flows down and gets processed and retrieved, and finally the results flow back to the user from the disk storage. This layered approach is why database are so secure and reliable. So here I provide a purpose of DBMS architecture to provide efficient data management and to maintain the consistency and accuracy and to allow multiple users to access the data safely to improve the performance and scalability. We are using this DBMS architecture. Now let's see the main components of DBMS architecture. Disk storage, storage manager, query processor, concurrency control and data dictionary. The first one is query processor that interrupts the SQL queries, optimize the queries and execute the queries efficiently. Next one, storage manager. The storage manager manages the physical data storage that handle the transaction and finally takes care of recovery and consistency of the data. Next one, disk storage. Disk storage that stores the actual database files, integers and metadata efficiently. Concurrency control. This component ensures multiple users can access the database simultaneously. No data inconsistency occurs during the process of data. Next one, data dictionary. As I said earlier, data dictionary means that stores the metadata, that is data about the data. In simple words, information about the data. In Dbms, we have three types of level of architecture. The first one is physical level, second one is conceptual level, and third one is external or user view level. The first one is external or view level, that shows the user specific views. That means different users see different data, that improves the security and hides the database complexity from the user. Next one, conceptual level or logical level. Describe about the logical structure of the DBMS, and it defines the tables, relationship, and the constraints, independent of the physical storage. Next one, internal level or physical level, that describe how the data is stored physically, that use the indexing and the compression techniques, that deals the data with the disk and memory storage. Next one, data independence. In DBMS architecture, we have a concept that is data independence. We have two types of data independence. The first one is logical data independence, and the second one is physical data independence. If the changes in the logical schema do not affect the user view, we call it as a logical data independence. And if the changes in the physical storage do not affect the logical structure, then we call it as the physical data independence. So this is the mind mapping diagram for purpose of TBMS. So in this video so far we have seen about what is by data and database, and what are the different types of database architecture levels, and how the data independence is maintained, and how the security is maintained to control the data efficiently, and how the data management is managed, that ensures the data management efficiently, and how we improve the productivity so far. So thanks for watching this video till the end. See you in the next video.